Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Gameday Picks, the spot where we keep it real, keep it fun, and try to cash without sounding like your uncle reading stats off Facebook. We got two playoff games tonight, and both of them got some pressure on them. First up, Orlando versus Detroit. Then later, Phoenix versus OKC. And yeah, one of these matchups looks like a fight. The other one looks like a possible crime scene. Let's get into it. All right, first game, Magic at Pistons. So here's the vibe. Orlando already stole Game 1, and now Detroit comes into Game 2 at home as an 8.5-point favorite. That tells you the books are basically saying, cool story, Orlando, now do it again. Detroit was 60-22 this season, and 31-9 at home, while Orlando came in 45-37. ESPN's matchup predictor also leans heavy Detroit. And honestly, I get it. This feels like one of those games where Detroit comes out with that "we got embarrassed on our own floor" energy. Like first quarter, full court pressure, crowd going crazy, Cade trying to set the tone early, everybody talking spicy on the bench. But Orlando is annoying in the best playoff way. They're physical, they hang around, and they make the game ugly enough to mess up your rhythm. That's dangerous in a playoff series. So the big question is, does Detroit bounce back clean? Or does Orlando drag this thing into the mud again? My read? Detroit probably responds. But I do not think this is some beautiful offensive masterpiece. This game screams missed shots, long rebounds, bodies hitting the floor, coaches losing their minds over half-court possessions, and everybody tweeting playoff basketball is different. So for me, the strongest angle is actually the under. Multiple previews pointed to a lower-scoring script, and ESPN lists the total around 217.5. On-air pick for this game. I'm leaning Pistons to win, but my cleaner play is the under 217.5. If Detroit covers, cool, but the under feels like the safer playoff rock fight. One-liner. If Orlando turns this into a backyard fist fight, they can hang. If Detroit gets pace and confidence early, this could flip quick. Now let's talk about the late game. Phoenix at OKC. And man, this line is loud. The Thunder are sitting at minus 17.5 for Game 2 after taking Game 1 and leading the series 1-0. OKC finished 64-18 and went 34-7 at home. Phoenix was 45-37 and is walking into a building where OKC has looked like a cheat code all year. And let's be honest, when you see minus 17.5 in a playoff game, that is the sportsbooks basically saying, we do not believe these dudes can score with them right now. That's brutal. Game 1 was a blowout, and AP coverage had OKC winning 119-84. So the whole conversation tonight is simple. Can Phoenix respond with pride? Or is OKC about to put them in a blender again? And the scary part for Phoenix is this. OKC doesn't just beat teams. They make you feel like every bad possession is your fault. You force one pass? Stolen. Lazy closeout? 3. Bad switch? Bucket. You finally get momentum? Here comes Shea walking to the line like the tax man. And speaking of Shea, he was just named the NBA's Clutch Player of the Year after leading the league in clutch time points. So yeah, if this game gets weird for even 5 minutes, OKC still has the calmest closer on the floor. Now, do I love laying 17.5 in a playoff game? Absolutely not. That number is nasty. That number is disrespectful. That number is, you sure these teams are in the same bracket? Nasty. So my angle here is not trying to be cute. On-air pick for this game. I'm rocking with OKC, but I'd rather look at the Suns team total under or just say Thunder win comfortably. That defense is real, and Phoenix has to prove they can handle OKC's pressure before I start believing in the bounce back. There's also support out there for a low Phoenix scoring output against OKC's defense. One-liner. Phoenix has star names, OKC has star pressure, and pressure is winning right now. Best bets. Wrap up. So if I'm wrapping this whole episode up and keeping it simple, best lean Dodger 1, Magic Pistons under 217.5, best lean Dodger 2, Thunder control the game, and I lean Phoenix team total under safer straight winners, Detroit and OKC. If you want the fun version, Detroit feels like the angry bounce back spot. OKC feels like the little bro forgot the game was at our house spot. That's the card for tonight. Drop your picks, drop your parlays, drop the wildest bet you're pretending is safe. This is Game Day Picks, where we talk ball, talk numbers, and try not to donate to the sportsbook for no reason. Run it up, enjoy the games, and let's cash something smart.